Well, alright, people, I'm here with your Raw review. A little bit late here on my Raw review, but the good thing about it is we did. I can incorporate the fact that Reigns got suspended into this, so I guess that's one way of looking at that it's a good thing. This review is a little late, but to start the show off, first I want to talk about because Ambrose is champion. This is what his character is all about. They call him crazy. They try to brand him off as crazy, but he arrives in like a fucking cab, and they're trying to make it seem all cool. He throws money through the window, and then he forgets his title, and goes back and gets it. They want to brand that off as, oh, that's so cool, or that's so crazy. I just want to start off a little bit about that. I mean, and then he comes out to cut a promo, and then he talks about the crazy stuff he did. Oh, I partied with the Cavs, etc. The thing is, like, I always make the comparison to Orton, because he was kind of crazy, I guess, if you want to say. Like, Orton would actually, like I always say, he would, he fucking, like, kiss Stephanie. It's a much bigger impact. I know this is kind of nitpicking a little bit, but this has been going on for quite a while with Ambrose, and I don't like his character. But it's much better if you actually see somebody doing the crazy shit as opposed to him just saying, "Oh, I did this, I did that," because then it makes it more believable. But then you get Reigns and Rollins coming out. Um, you got fucking, Reigns. Oh, good job, Ambrose. Instead of saying, oh, I want your title back. He fucking, it's like he's fucking like happy that he lost. He's, oh, good job, I just didn't get that. Then Rollins cuts a little promo there. It was, decent there. Much better than Reigns' or Ambrose's promo. Saying he wants a match or whatever. And this promo wasn't that good. It was nothing exciting. It didn't really get in depth into anything. It didn't, create anything that, makes you excited for the future. It was a pretty short promo, too, in the sense that, not one guy really got a long time to talk. So, again, there wasn't really anything developed. And this did lead to a number one contenders match at the end of the night. Then we have Sami Zayn defeating Kevin Owens. And these are the kind of matches that they need to have go like 20 minutes. They need to have matches go 20 minutes and then cut out some of the bullshit. Have this match go 20 minutes. Or have like 2 or 3 matches on Raw that are like 20 minutes long. Cut out some of the bullshit and just make the matches go longer, or just fucking cut Raw to 2 hours. I mean it's fucking ridiculous. But they have matches like these that have been good in the past when they've given them like 20, 25, 30 minutes. So why not give them a little bit longer time? Because usually when they give them like 10 minutes, it's not that good. So, and this match wasn't that good, I didn't think. Just a kind of typical fucking match. I'm going to give it 1.5 out of 5 stars. Didn't think it was that good. Then they started feuding, or brawling backstage for a little bit there. That was okay. It was a decent little brawl there backstage. But I'm fucking so tired of this feud. That they had it on in NXT, and then they fucking had it on. Now they're having it on Raw. Enough with this. I mean, they're both good wrestlers. I enjoyed some of their matches, but enough already. Okay, I mean it's past its time. I mean, you've fucking worn it out. Let's move on to new, better and bigger things for these two guys. I mean, I get they're enemies. Okay, but they have not built it. I mean, they could have done a feud on the main roster if they would have built it properly, but they fucking fucked up I mean, you had a lot to build off of since they were, like, former best friends in real fucking life, and now they're fucking bitter enemies. Kayfabe bitter enemy. But still, you could have fucking built on that, and they fucking didn't here on the main roster. And this was never really that good a feud, and I don't get why it's still going on. So, yeah, I'm going to give this segment 1.5 out of 5 stars. And then John Laurinaitis returns. Big Johnny, fucking Big Johnny returns and, talks for a little bit. He wants to be general manager and then fucking leaves. I guess they're gonna, they're bringing back Laurinaitis. They're bringing back Teddy Long. I don't know, it was an okay segment here, I guess. I mean, I guess it was a little bit cool to see John Laurinaitis come back. I wasn't expecting that, but I mean, it's not like it was mark-up moment. It wasn't great. It's not like it was The Rock returning. So, I mean, I guess it was okay there. Then we have Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy defeating the vaudevillains, and just this match was too short. You know why? Like I've been talking about how you have a shitty tag team division and you need to have more legitimate tag teams. I understand somebody has to win and somebody's going to lose, which is going to make him look worse. But when you have a match that's like, this match was like 5 minutes long, or maybe a little bit longer. I can't remember for sure, but it wasn't that long. Like I said, if you have a longer match, it would be a better match, and it would have made the vaudevillains seem more legitimate, and like I've been saying, you need more legitimate tag teams in this company. So this match was just short. It was boring, and I thought it could have gone longer. And it just made the vaudevillains look like shit. It made them look like fucking jobbers, to be quite honest. So I'm going to give this a half star out of 5. Then we get, AJ Styles and John Cena promo here. You got fucking them coming out, 2 members of the club there, apologizing. That was dragged out. Okay, I get it. You're fucking, making a joke there that, saying I'm sorry when... It's just for show. I get it. But they really dragged it out and shit. And, then they go back and forth a little bit. Cena says... I kind of liked a little bit of how Cena said, oh, you're using those 2 guys as an excuse or whatever. But then Styles comes back and he's like, no, you could be using it as an excuse too. It was a decent line there. But I thought overall this promo wasn't really that good. It wasn't, I thought they spent too much time apologizing, doing that, oh, I'm sorry shit. They could have, talked about more legitimate, better stuff, I thought. Built up to it, because these 2 are probably going to have another match, so they could have built up to another match. But instead we get a fucking, they say, okay, you could, we're going to get a Cena-Anderson match now. And this is what I'm talking about here. Cena, this is why people hate Cena. He didn't officially beat Anderson, but in like fucking 3 minutes, he fucking just beats Anderson. He gives him the attitude adjustment. He's about to win, and then Styles and Gallows come in the ring and beat the shit out of Cena. And that's what people don't like about Cena. He was about to fucking beat this guy, this newcomer, and fucking, I'm not a big fan of him. I mean, I don't think he's that great, but this is why people hate Cena. He was about to beat him in fucking like 3 minutes. Stupid. Cena just fucking beats everybody. But, so then you have the club just beating down Cena. And this is like the shit I'm talking about. It's not, they have to build storylines that go in depth, that have something that makes you, interested in the story. I think they did a good job of that the first time around with the promos between Cena and Styles, how they kind of made Styles seem like the indie guy versus Cena, the establishment guy. They did a, pretty good, they did a good job there. But a lot of storylines, it's just they don't build out. It's just, you got, this guy just comes in and attacks this guy during his match. It's just basic fucking shit that anybody could fucking come up with. So the club beats down Cena, and that's fucking it. I mean, it's nothing intricate, nothing, it's fucking basic shit. So I'm going to give this match 0 out of 5 stars. The promo was okay. At best. I mean, it was probably more like mediocre. It wasn't that good. The match, however, was so shitty, and the aftermath wasn't good either, so 0 out of 5 stars. Then we have Baron Corbin defeating Zack Ryder in just a fucking throwaway jobber match. This match doesn't even deserve to have. You got Corbin, I guess he's finally fucking done with that horrible-ass feud. 3-month feud he had with Dolph Ziggler, or whatever the fuck it was, however long it was. Horrible fucking feud. So this match... But then he goes right on to facing a fucking jobber. What does this do for him? Nothing. 0 out of 5 stars here. Then we have Charlotte defeating Paige. This match just seemed like a fucking cluster, a clusterfuck kind of. It's just Divas matches sometimes. You just watch them and they just don't flow as well as the male matches. And there was one spot where fucking Dana Brooke, all she has to fucking do is put the leg up on the rope, and she can't even do that correctly. I mean... Whatever. They can't even carry out that fucking move correctly. I mean, that's fucking pathetic. Can't even fucking put a leg on a bottom rope. So the match I thought was pretty boring. I don't get why the fuck a jobber... This is what I'm talking about. Paige, who was a fucking jobber, was hardly on television for the past few months, is now fucking fighting for the belt on Raw. What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. So you have that. The match, like I said, I didn't think it was that good a match, wrestling-wise. It's just kind of boring. And then you got Sasha Banks returning, which is nice to see. I guess she was injured. I'm not for sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. So she returns, and I believe she beat up Charlotte there. So, and then you have, I thought this was dumb as fuck too. After she beats up Charlotte, Paige, she has the title, and then Paige just holds up her hand. Like, don't you want the title too, Paige? Or are you just going to fucking, admit you're a jobber and admit that Sasha's better than you and should be going for the... I mean, that just looked dumb as fuck, how Paige held up Sasha's arm. And then I looked at her face, Paige, and she seemed disgusted too. Like I'm a jobber and I gotta hold up Sasha's arm and, pretty much admit she's better than me. Both storyline and kayfabe, kind of, too. Both storyline and real life, too. Because Sasha looks like she is going to be less of a jobber or higher up on the card than Paige. So, I thought that just looked dumb. But I'm going to give this match and the return altogether 2.75 out of 5 stars. Like I said, the match wasn't good, but, it was saved by Sasha Banks returning there. Then we have the Jobber family returns. Fucking, what the fuck is this? They're right back to where they were 2.5 years ago when they debuted, or however long ago they debuted. They're right back to where they fucking were. I guess not right back. I mean, they have the persona of being this creepy fucking family, but they're jobbers. That's why I've been calling them the Jobber family for a fucking while. So they fucking, they just fucking left out of nowhere, and now they're fucking back. So that we got a New Day Jobber family segment, which I enjoyed. I think these two teams could put on a good program together. The promo, however, was fucking short. Again, short. Make the shit longer. You're not gonna have a good fucking promo or a good match in 5 fucking minutes. Have a fucking 10, 15, 20 minute segments. But they have like there was no way this promo between the two teams was no longer than 10 minutes. It had to be shorter than 10 minutes. So they fucking cut a promo, and that's it. No brawl, fucking short-ass promo. And this had the potential to be a really good segment, but it was just an alright segment. Because they didn't give them enough time. You have them saying Rowan has a big ass. It just... Again, it could have been good. They could have gone back and forth promo-wise. I mean, they're two polar opposites on the mic, which could make for a great promo. But like I said, they didn't give them that long. No brawl. And it was okay. Just okay. Then we have a Titus and Rusev brawl. Oh, Titus is so mad because, Rusev, fucked with his kids at the pay-per-view. Fucking I don't fucking care. It was just a throwaway. This feud is a throwaway feud that nobody cares about. So therefore, this fucking brawl was not anything that I cared for. It was just a fucking typical brawl, really, and it was just boring. Then we have Rollins and Reigns match. It ended in a count-out. The match I didn't think was that good. It is Roman Reigns in there. It just... kind of the two wrestlers just went through their typical moves, and nothing really that was that cool in this match. So then you got the announcement, Shane comes out after they both get counted out. Oh, we're going to have a triple threat match. Now this was before he was suspended. Why the fuck would they take a match that is no doubt the triple threat match between the 3 members of the Shield? This is a fucking big ass match that's been talked about for a long fucking time. Why would they put it on a shit pay-per-view like Battleground? Why wouldn't they just wait fucking 1 month and put it on SummerSlam? This is how fucked up the company is. How fucking dumb are you, WWE, to fucking put this match on a fucking shit pay-per-view? But luckily for 2 reasons, this is great though that Reigns got suspended. 2 reasons why this is so great. One, we're not going to have that match now. Or I guess they were saying the 30 days is up before Battleground, but he wouldn't be in any of the fucking promos, so I assume they're going to move this match or change it. So that's one good reason. The other one is, too, we all know he's a fucking shitty-ass wrestler with no talent, so I'm glad we won't have to see him. 30 days Roman Reigns free. Holy shit, I'm so fucking very fucking happy about that. Very fucking happy. As for him, getting busted for steroids, many wrestlers use steroids, so there's no way I'd be upset at him for that. in my opinion, it's your body, it's your choice, what you fucking put in your body. So I don't think we should be making that shit illegal. Just like we shouldn't be making. I'm not going to go into a political rant, but the point is, I don't think steroids should be illegal. Now, if Vince McMahon wants to make them illegal, that's fine. You know, in his company, it's his company. He can do what he wants, but I don't think the government should be making him illegal, making them illegal. But so yeah, I mean the match fucking sucked. It wasn't that good of a match. You know, the announcement of a triple threat fucking pissed me off, but thank God we're not gonna, probably not going to have it. Who the fuck knows now what the fuck's gonna happen with that? What they're gonna fucking do with Roman Reigns now, storyline wise. I don't know how the fuck they're going to write that into the storylines, because you know they're not gonna just come out. It's not like Shane McMahon's gonna come out and say, well, we suspended Reigns for steroids. I don't know how the fuck they're going to work that into the storylines now. And they can't have Reigns appear on television to, like, fake an injury or anything like that. Maybe they'll just announce, oh, Reigns fucking, like, broke his arm or, you know, sprained his ankle or some shit like that. I don't but the creative team will have an interesting little job there. You know, they'll actually have to apply themselves and, you know, think of something to write into the script there. Which I'm sure they'll fuck up because they're incompetent as fuck. But anyway, there's your fucking review of the show. Wasn't that good a show. A lot of shit-ass segments and nothing really too good tonight. So I'm going to give this match, I'll give it 0.75 out of 5 stars. The best thing really was the Divas segment because Sasha Banks returned. Other than that, the show was pretty fucking shitty. Nothing really of that, you know, that was really that good. So there you go, people.